Evening, y'all.
Sadly,
How's
how are
everybody
you today?
been? Anybody had any like weddings or kids born? It's been so long since.
Got divorced and remarried. You know,
Man, I can see it. I can see it.
all to Scarlet. But what's new with you?
uh, well, it's not new. It's just, I guess, my brother-in-law is having a lot of issues.
Oh,
We had to
still.
take him back to the emergency room. He had been in the emergency room last week, and then a couple of days in ICU, and then at Cardinal Hill again, and then he was home last Wednesday. Um, and he seemed to be doing better. And then Thursday he fell and he cut himself. Um, I should back up. Wednesday he had gallbladder removal surgery, but he didn't tell anybody except his caregiver. We didn't know about it. And then he came home that same day. And then Thursday he fell, cut a big place in his back. Didn't tell anybody about it.
Boy,
Um, and then Friday we went over there. Um, After he had threatened the caregiver to beat him up if he told his sister that he had fallen down. And so we finally talked him into going back to the ER yesterday, and they're holding him until Monday when he can be evaluated again. And it's just never ending, man, never ending.
brutal.
I feel so sorry for him, man. I just cannot imagine. Can't imagine living like that.
Are you all able to hear the music?
I
I'm
do.
hearing it right now.
No. Okay. I don't know what's going on.
That's a lot of dice. That's too many.
2020s. All right, everybody do 2020s.
It'd be one way to roll off.
There we go.
Got the music.
Ah, you got me beat.
Are we playing?
Willen wins dice so far. 2020s.
Damn. Is Jared having issues again?
I think we're gaining on it.
The music went off. It was on.
I tried to change it to a different sound set, and it's quiet.
Willen's still willing.
Let me turn it
Still,
up then.
Willen's gonna will.
still.
Yeah, I hear that. I heard that. Yeah, the sound set is pretty quiet. I had to turn it up to 200.
Ever since I bought my new computer, my Fantasy Grounds doesn't seem to have recognized that I have a license and I can run campaigns because I lost all my old that little campaign that we were running. It doesn't. I don't have it, and if I go try to create a campaign, it says I don't have a license. I don't understand that.
You got to put your old
You got to put your key
code in there. Your old
into
license
the
key.
laptop.
How do I do that?
You just go to Fantasy Grounds and go to your history and your like shopping history, whatever, and it'll have your
The Fantasy Ground website,
FGU.
not the app.
Yeah, not the app. Sorry, website. And log
Yeah.
in, and then
Yeah, I'm logged
it'll
in.
show.
It has my account.
Yeah, I'm saying go in there and you'll find your license key, and then you put that
Where would it
license
be?
key. You,
Go to like your account, my account, or
yeah,
something like that.
go to my account or whatever, and then look at purchases or something. I don't know. You'll have to do some digging. It's but it's fairly easy to find. I'm just not in there right now. Let me see. I'll walk you through it here real quick.
I mean, I'm in my account. I've got edit profile, change password, log out. Obviously I don't want any of that.
Let me log in real quick. All right, Fantasy Ground.
Boy, getting a new computer is a pain in the ass.
It isn't. I agree.
Here, let's go into here.
All right, is everybody here?
I'm here.
Except for Joe Bob?
Joe
Of
Bob
course.
and
Hey, click on store at the top, and then scroll down to view cart, or I mean order history. I'm sorry.
Order history. Okay.
Yeah, and you should find it in there, and it should have the Fantasy Ground. Your whatever your
I don't even have a order history.
you have
I
to
view cart. Oh wait, yep, here it is.
order
Okay.
history. It's right underneath view cart, and it says the license key is the second thing. Shows the order ID, license key, your license status, and what you
I got
ordered.
license key. It says active.
Yeah, so just copy that active, copy that license key, and then when you log into Fantasy Grounds next time, you know where you go to update. You click on the update at the very bottom. Click on the one that says settings above that, and you can just put it in right there.
Then you can, once you have your key and everything in, then it'll give you the license.
It'll
you gotta
download everything.
So
Well,
I've got
then
license key. I
any
just
history.
copied it. Where do I go?
well, you'd have to get out of Fantasy
You have to
Grounds
log out.
and then log
Yeah,
out
you have
and
to
then
log
log
out
back
and
in
log
to
back
do
in.
it.
Jesus.
We'll do it.
Okay.
We'll do it tomorrow. Okay.
All right.
Just whenever you have some free time tomorrow, we'll get on Discord and or phone, whatever, doesn't matter. You can call me and we'll do it. Okay.
All right. Okay. Well, I did find the license key at least.
Okay. At least copy that and put it in your notes real quick on your computer, or put it somewhere.
All right.
All right, enough of that nonsense. It's time to play some D&D.
God, I forgot app.
Because it's been 2 damn weeks. How is
It's been a
everybody?
long time.
What are we doing? What campaign is this? Who am I?
Against the Giants?
Against the Giants, man.
The Cowboys.
The
but
New York
against the
Giants or the
Giants.
San Francisco Giants? I get
Keep on the
confused.
Borderlands.
Ooh, keep on the
Mine's
borderlands. That's
the Fat
scary.
Delver.
Keep on the Borderlands. What's it? Didn't it have the Caves of Chaos in it?
Caves of Chaos. That's right.
Yeah. God, I don't even remember that.
I really thought about, guys, when we were at the retreat and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to run us through. I really thought about doing Keep on the Borderlands.
I would love it. I don't remember any of it. I've been through it, but I don't remember any of it.
I don't think I could get us through it in a one shot. Is why I did.
Oh, it's big, isn't it?
Yeah,
Very big.
Do y'all remember the name of
Sandbox, too.
the oldest?
it would have been the whole weekend.
The
It's a
oldest
sandbox,
D&D
too.
module.
It's the first one I know of.
Yeah, I think
1980
the
No,
first
there's
one.
before.
against the cult of the reptile god.
That can't be the first one. I thought Keep on the Borderland came in the red box, didn't it, or something like that?
It did.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
don't know.
first one
Maybe
that
it
I
was.
knew of. I mean, there might have been something before that.
Yeah, there
but I
probably
didn't know about
was.
it.
But I thought that came out in like the 70s or something.
There's a
But,
YouTube channel called Daddy Rolled a One, and it's this guy who he's like a freaking D&D historian, and it's amazing. Like the research he's done, and like tells you all this different stories about different aspects of the history of D&D, and the stories behind it and how TSR kind of fucked over Gary, and it's crazy, man. It's really interesting.
I need to watch that.
I have got the Into the Borderlands, which includes Cave of Chaos, on a big hardback that has adapted it to every single version up through 5th edition.
Oh, really? Let's play it.
So I've got it's on hardback. I don't know. I'd have to figure out.
Oh, they don't have
I
Keep
would
on the
love to be able to
Borderland
get it.
in.
You can get it on Fantasy Grounds. I looked into it
Not
back.
5th edition.
Oh, is that true?
It must be
You
3.5.
get
Yeah.
advanced. I think you can get it the original advanced Dungeons and Dragons rule set, but I don't think you can get it. No, it's been a while since I've looked, but I know I did search for it at one time. Maybe it's on DM's Guild or something like that, but
In Search
I
of
don't
the
think you can get
Unknown.
one.
1970.
But I've also got
Mike Carr.
I've got the Isle of Dread. That's the same way. Expedition to Barrier Keeps, the Lost City, Castle Amber, and Temple of Elemental Evil, all revised to 5th edition on hardback.
Crazy, man.
So Joe Bob, I actually ran Joe Bob. That was the first thing he did was keep on Joe Bob and Cam and Scarlet went through Keep on the Borderlands.
Oh, man.
That's how you start. That's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Got to get back to the roots.
That's right.
That's
book,
for
not
all
that
this
TV
PC bullshit.
Yeah. Play your personal computers. Fuck them.
All righty. I saw Joe Bob logging in. Don't know if he's in Fantasy Grounds yet, but
He's not in Fantasy Grounds yet.
it's like he's getting in slowly. So we are Jen, CJ. How are you guys? Haven't heard from you all. How we doing?
Doing pretty good.
Excellent. CJ, what's going on?
Doing all right, buddy. How are you?
Dandy. Cade, you with us? I take it the
Yes, sir,
Browns.
I'm present.
Browns
Yeah, I
got
don't wanna
thumped in
talk
today. I
about
take it.
I don't want to talk about
Yeah.
it. Why the hell would you hire an offensive coordinator if your head coach is just going to call the plays anyways? Kevin Stefanski doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
I
Well,
don't
it
care.
is
I
a-
call
Rant
it
over. I
That's
could
all
do
I
that
give a
for
shit
this
about.
entire 2 hours, but
It is a shit
save you that.
organization and always has been, and it's time for you to find a new team.
well, I've stuck with the factory of sadness for this longer. I think I'll stick with it. Until
Then
I die.
at this point, you have no room to gripe about it.
I will
Spoken like a true
I
dog
will
pounder.
say the infamous quote that somebody had said when they died. I want to be carried by the Browns players in my casket so they can let me down one more time. So I will also be there until I die.
At least you're not a Cowboys fan, like me.
Yeah.
I
Well,
respect
we lost
that.
two
I do, but you know,
I
don't
got,
think you
I
get
got a
that.
question.
You just know
I
they're
got a
no
question.
good. You don't get to gripe about it. That's all I'm saying. I feel your pain. I get it.
Yeah, it's
Although
a good way to
Cowboys
vent.
did win this week, so I can't say
I got a question. How about
Well,
them Colts, baby?
Do they have a
I'm-
football team in Indianapolis?
So mad that you guys have Flacco, right? I'm so mad.
Yeah.
God, we traded
Where did he
Flacco
come
and
from?
Baker. We let both of them go.
He's
and
our
they both have been
insurance.
balling the fuck out.
Insurance. He's the
I
general.
love Flacco. I loved Flacco when he
If,
played.
if
last
Flacco's
season.
insurance, he's the general of quarterbacks.
Man,
I mean,
he's
our
40 years old,
quarterback
and he
has
was slinging it like
30 sexual assault charges. So let's
Well,
like
Ooh.
Deshaun Watson is not a good person.
no.
He's not a good quarterback
He's
either.
no Diddy.
so- Yeah, well, it's hard.
He's
to live
probably
up to
partied with
1,000
Diddy.
yeah,
bottles of
him and
lotion.
LeBron James partying with Diddy.
Thousands too many, right?
Yeah, that's hard to live up to 1,000 bottles of lube.
Lube.
I mean, why do you need 1,000?
Did you
Freak
hear?
offs.
In one night?
He's holding freak offs.
Did you hear what he said? His lawyer said. He said, "Oh, he just likes to buy in bulk. He got him at Costco."
That's
Costco says,
Costco.
"We don't even sell that shit. We don't even sell that shit, asshole."
Honey, let's go to Costco and just get a crate of lube.
They said we don't sell this shit.
Man, when you get rolled over by Costco, that ain't good.
No.
All right. Looks like Joe Bob is delayed yet again because he's the only one in the house that can do anything.
Oh boy.
That's a Kirkland's lube, if you want to know.
Yeah.
Kirkland's lube.
Oh God.
Kirkland's lube has like some grit in it.
Yeah, it's like pumice.
Oh,
All right. We are in the midst of this little, I guess we'll call it a little battle here that all ensued after Jide went on his own up into this little corridor and set off a trap.
Jide would never.
Jide is gone. Heckle is back.
that's weird.
Heckle is prone on the ground up here in this corner next to Rev and Salim.
Has Heckle been leveled up to 7?
I don't think he's leveled up yet. He hasn't been able to get into the laptop to do anything for 2 weeks. So
Can't level up with the kid on your back.
Oh boy. I remember that song. Jared might
looks like-
remember that song.
everybody's got a little bit of damage going on them. I
Little
think Salim has maybe been down.
I got exhaustion.
We've got some exhaustion. Heckle's got some exhaustion.
Whole lot of damage, no spell slots.
Y'all is cursed. Wrathskeller's exhausted and prone
And unconscious, isn't he? Or not? He's just
and unconscious. That is correct. So let's change them. Okay, I'm turning on the battle music, so it's probably going to be
At least
loud.
you're
here,
stable.
so-
You are stable.
I am stable. I don't have to roll death saves.
Will's fine.
I have 0 hit points though right now.
Are we leveling up now or the end of the episode?
Yep. It all,
Pretty sure it's
you know
mid
what? It
combat.
all depends on it depends on how much time we spend wringing our hands about this, that, and the other, or do you get
Oh,
this?
boy.
You get through this. That's really that's what leveling up depends on.
We're gonna
In
have
other
to
words,
bow up.
John, we level up before and after.
Bow up,
Good thinking,
everybody.
Cade.
Bow up.
There we go.
Looking like a Browns fan.
Absolutely. Optimism to the roof.
All
Every day is a new
right,
season.
we are at the top of round 8, and Will and the Lost is up.
Sweet. Am I targeting? I'm targeting that guy. I do not remember what the hell I was going to do because it's been too long.
Oh hell, Chris Christopherson.
Let's see.
Chris Christopherson is dead.
And
What?
We can't
What?
go
Are
on
you
that.
serious?
What?
God damn it!
Oh man.
Weren't you seeing him in concert earlier?
I've not seen Chris Christopherson this week, but yeah, he's dead. 88. Sorry.
That sucks, man.
Should have him over in a second.
Lost Maggie Smith over the weekend too.
Dame Maggie Smith on Friday. Now Chris Christopherson. It's
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's not good, man.
Continue on. You know what? I'm happy that he's somewhere in the great beyond. He is back with his one true love, Janis Joplin.
Oh boy, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
He is
dating
the
Janis
highwayman.
Joplin? That would be a lot.
You know, if there was any man that was up for it, it was Chris Christopherson.
He's not up for it. He's not ready.
He was.
Wrong.
He wrote her one hell of a song. That's for damn sure.
He did do that. And then she died.
Just like that Phantom Warrior died.
Are you
Just
saying
like that
Chris
Phantom Warrior.
Christopherson killed her with the song?
Yeah.
He
Killing me softly with his song.
Alright, then he's going to move up and over to here. And martial arts attack. Bonus action.
Oh.
For a miss.
So are you attacking with disadvantage or advantage? Why are you attacking?
I did. I had fairy fire on them.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
I like how it shows both dice rolls in the
Yeah,
comment.
it shows what you dropped now too. That's kind of cool.
Oh, did it not do that for you guys before?
That's neat.
No.
Well, no, it showed dropped in the text.
Right, you
Yeah,
see
the
the
text.
number,
It
but
didn't
now you can
graphic.
see the die.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like it better too.
Then-
All right.
Thanks, Jared.
Shadowslav.
Shadowslav. Where am I at? My Echo is gonna whack him with his Gothias staff, i.e. / Shillelagh. And I guess he's got the advantage. Gonna be a hit. Looking heavy. That'll be the end of my turn.
He's not heavy.
He's my brother.
Wrathskeller, you are unconscious and stable.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the Phantom Warrior's turn. All right, we've got. We're gonna go clockwise. Shadow Echo, Willen, and Esmeralda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it's a 5. It's gonna attack Esmeralda. That is a miss. Second attack of Esmeralda. That will hit with a 23.
Shield.
Okay,
Nice.
making your armor class 23, right? You sure you want to do that?
5, right?
Make it make the 24 because I think she's got a 19.
18.
Well, she's got the blade song on for +3.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. All right.
Which is 21. That to make it 26.
Okay. No problem.
Okay, cool.
Henry Heckle is just sitting over in the corner, mumbling to himself, confused. What the hell is going on? How did I get here? Where have I been? Who am I? Esmeralda.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out
Esmeralda, are
if
you
I
in here?
put the shield on
Heckle is
correctly.
scared shitless.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry,
played it
Joe.
perfect.
I didn't know you were
played it
here.
perfect.
So
I
that's
just
what
got
you're doing?
here. So.
Okay. So fix
Yep.
your character, get your character caught up. Esmeralda, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I was just trying to figure out if I put the shield on her properly.
You did. It had the effect on there. It says expired though. And I don't know. Oh yeah, because you had it on. Now it's off because it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so she's gonna do what she does best, and she's just gonna start with here.
Sang and danced.
Nice.
And then she's gonna turn herself around and she's gonna come at him with this one.
Do-si-do.
And I did not put advantage on that. I have advantage, don't I?
Okay, roll again.
You
Should
can't
have
get
rolled with
advantage with
advantage.
the echo, can you?
No, not with the Echo.
No.
It's an
Okay.
object,
No,
not a
but the-
person.
But the fairy fire ought to give advantage.
That's for
Yeah,
sure.
he's got very far on it.
Well, she had the advantage on the first roll. Does she get it on the second?
With Fairy Fire, you
Okay.
get on every roll.
Yep.
Okay,
That's weird.
so do it again.
It should have rolled it, yeah, automatically.
Well, it just did it for that one. It rolled 2 at once.
Okay, that's good. Both of them are 10s.
I'm sorry?
Both you rolled 2 10s and it hit, so all good.
I think on the first one you were attacking, or on that last one you were attacking yourself.
Oh.
Don't hit
Somehow.
yourself.
Oh.
Don't hit yourself.
Make sure you're not doing damage to yourself.
If she didn't.
And then she'll do the green flame blade. So we will go in.
Oh.
Great. So then do the damage.
And then roll another d8. I mean, you got to roll your damage. That was your green flame blade damage.
Okay.
You're supposed to put the effect on and then roll your damage.
Yeah. And I'll just roll your weapon damage.
Oh.
And that was a silvered one. That wasn't even your main blade.
Another one. I thought I grabbed that. Do I need to re-roll that?
I would say, I mean, you rolled the silver rapier. That was your second attack. You do your normal weapon damage on your green flame blade.
I thought that's what I grabbed right here. This top one right here, right? I'm sorry, guys. I got this all messed up.
Don't you worry
Didn't
about
do any
it.
damage before your
Fine.
turn.
You're ruining D&D.
So do I roll this again?
Much
And John,
better.
and John knows that well.
That's what we're talking about.
All right, dead.
Nice. It was well worth the wait.
Maybe Heckle being around here now, we might try to, talk him some sense into resting.
So I intended tonight to give Joe Bob a bottle cap for his reckless behavior, which set off this very entertaining little skirmish. However, he was 15 minutes late, so
Yes.
I'm not going to do it.
Fair is fair.
You should give him a bottle cap for only being 15 minutes late.
that's a valid point.
Fair.
All right, bottle cap for Heckle for starting this little combat off and
For being
skirmish off
fashionably late.
and being even though it makes so little sense to do what he did as a player, but it made all of the sense in the world to do what he did as the character, and I am going to do a bottle cap for that because I think that's how we're supposed to play this game.
While we're on the subject of bottle caps, I did do a journal last time, so I'm going to give myself one. And who was on journal this time?
I'll look.
I am.
And I'm just going to pat myself on the back a little bit because I thought Stonewall Action was a great name for an episode.
It was good.
Yeah,
It was great. It was a great journal entry too.
Thank you.
All right. So the hall goes quiet. Phantom Warriors defeated. And there are 2 doors at the end of this hallway.
And Shadowslav's going to walk up to Heckle and go, "Don't wander off. You're going to get somebody killed."
He just lost, looking just like he's just still like patting all over his chest, like he can't believe he's here.
I don't know that Shadowslav. I mean, obviously
You may have never seen him before.
Yeah, Miroslav
Yes,
obviously knew Heckle, but
Wrathskeller.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's
Wrathskeller's
true enough.
never-
Well, Shadowslav is half of the symbiote. I mean, so he would definitely recognize him.
Esmeralda, I don't think you've seen Heckle.
I'm sure there have been stories of him around the
There's
campfire.
not.
Willen, Rathskeller? I don't know if
Willen would not have.
Yeah, Willen
I'm gonna
doesn't, Rathskeller
retcon my
doesn't.
role play a
No.
little bit.
He hasn't been here since level 4, so
Who the fuck are you?
I'll wait my turn,
Damn,
but
that's
then I
like
will
2 years.
retcon my role play.
Retcon away.
Shadowslav is going to walk up and go, Dr. Heckle, I presume. You may recall me. I am Dr. Miroslav. Through a long and convoluted course of actions, I am not as once have known me. I will counsel you, if you can, to counsel your alter ego, your other half, to show some caution before he gets us all killed.
And he just looks at you. He's just shaking. His eyes, look like silver dollars. And he's just, okay.
I mean, does Heckle even really?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I wouldn't know. I would assume that he is aware, but perhaps he is not.
I don't.
And then the sunken place.
We've also got Rathskeller, who is unconscious.
But stable. Yeah.
He is stable. Yeah.
He's okay.
Is he in the need of a bone saw?
I'll walk up and I'm tapped out, so I'll walk up and give him my healing potion.
Before you do that, I can give him a little bit. So Will come up here. He'll look down at Raskeller and say, I can do something there. And cast just a little bit of healing word to get you back on your feet.
Just a little. That's nice. Rascaller just wakes up and he still looks like dog shit. He looks around. He's like, thank you, little one.
You just see Willen smiling at you, and he holds out his hand as if he's going to help you up.
Well, I take
3
it
feet tall.
and I let him help me up.
You're already eye to eye to him at that point.
Yeah, I'm on one knee and I'm at
You're already eye level while laying down.
Celine
He's
will
not-
kneel down next to Henry Heckle. And are you okay? Are you okay, Henry? We haven't seen you in a very long time.
About this time, he recognized you, and he kind of gives a little lick of the lips, and yeah, never better. I had it all under control this whole time. Never better.
I extend a hand to help him to his feet.
He's going to decline it and be like, I need this one. I need this one.
All right, just rest. Get your bearings. And
Celine, this room is littered with the wreckage of ancient bunk beds. Dirt cake windows allow very little light to enter, and in between them are 4 empty armor stands. Empty torch sconces line the wall. You do see a little bit. You can see a little bit out of 2 of the windows, which I have opened for you.
So, you said there's 4 armor stands. They're empty?
They are empty.
I don't guess those guys would have made a trail leaving them. I'm gonna just do a quick little search around the room and make my way over to the first window and look out.
Okay. Now you can see it more whenever. Yeah.
Do I see anything of import?
ooh.
So can you see that on the map?
I don't know what it is, but
yeah,
I see it.
I see some like gargoyles on a top of a tower or something.
Tarnished
Oh, shit.
silver plate gargoyles shaped like dragon wormlings clinging to the stone tiled roof of what appears to be a mausoleum. An 8-foot tall, 4-foot wide white marble door is set into the wall, in which is engraved the name Argynvost.
What floor are we on? How far is it down to the ground?
You're on the 2nd floor, and the ceilings are 20 feet tall, as I recall.
I finish checking out the room. There's nothing else of interest in here. I come back to the doorway and I tell them about this mausoleum to the east of where we are. There's some suspicious silver-plated gargoyles, though, on top of it.
Don't be suspicious. Echo, you've given yourself 132 hit points. That's more hit points than Jide's.
Nice.
So
That's the
man.
jickle.
Gonna have to work on that a little bit.
I haven't typed in anything though.
Well, and you've leveled up. You look. You had him at barbarian level 6, and then you
Yes.
took off 2 levels of barbarian, but you didn't take off the hit points didn't come off. So
Okay.
basically, you've still got everything that 6th level barbarian would have is on your character sheet.
Yeah, you just go through and delete those manually.
Well, it looks like Salim has found our target, but I do think that if we face anything else in here, we're just going to get straight murdered.
Oh,
So
Lord, we got the hillbilly Frenchman.
I know the heavens might
Still
not
got-
want us to rest, but we might be able to try.
You've still got a door that you have not looked at down at
Is that to the west?
hallway.
Mhm.
Is that to the west end of the
To the
hallway?
west. Mm-hmm.
The West.
And you know,
Doors is how some of our
there are
trouble started.
there are still stairs going up. You have not been to the floor.
Where are the stairs going up?
They were down in the hallway to the south.
Oh yeah, as you'll recall, before we got into this fight, we were looking for some a bathtub full of water so that Willen could
Mm-hmm.
bathe himself before we took a long rest, but
Yep.
or a
That's
short
when we
rest.
thought we were
Looks
going to
at
get a
looks at Heckle.
I know.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
I can't create any water for him now. So
Well, I think there was some water in a tub, but
Got some water in the canteen.
I'll go investigate this door if you guys want me to.
While you're doing that, Willen looks at Heckle, confused.
And so does
Says-
Rathskeller.
Says, "Were you inside one of the monsters?"
Oh, sure, he says.
And I go, no, don't listen to him, Willard.
He don't even know at this point. He don't know how the hell he's got back here.
I try to explain as best that Salim can that he is that this is Jide in a different form.
When you say that, Rathskeller turns his head, just abruptly snaps, and he his eyebrow goes up, and he kind of looks, if his brows furrowed angrily at Henry. He's like, "What do you mean? This is Jide."
well, I believe this might have been his original form, and he took some sort of performance enhancer, and then got stuck.
It's called Roid Rage.
We met this man before Jide, but he turned into Jide, and something never turned him back. He used to flip quite a bit in the very beginnings, but it's been a while since we've seen him.
Willen kind of nods. He's like, "Yeah." He's thinking about it real hard. He doesn't say anything, but he's thinking, "If I could always be a wolf, that would be cool." So he's kind of looking at it like that.
So Jide is still staring at Heckle, and he's looking him up and down, and he's saying, "So Jide is no longer with us, and this is what we have."
Unless he has more of his syringes.
Or if he
Where
gets
does he
really,
hide all
really
of his
angry.
muscles?
Probably best for us to not know Willen. If it's anything like Bobby, for sure, it's best left unsaid.
No.
Well, I'm going to take one last healing potion since nobody else has any healing.
Shadow, are you going into that room?
I am. The door is unlocked.
Yep.
See
I
if
open the
have
door and look inside.
I don't think I do.
Do we know what tripped the trap in this hallway? Do we know what specifically did it, or was it just like crossing into the plane?
Yeah, I don't have any
There's a switchblade
potions.
that he stepped
Okay.
on. Tattered and faded drapes cover the windows of the circular room, and empty torch sconces line the walls. Broken bunk beds and armor stands are strewn about the floor.
Are there any of these windows that are open?
They are dirty and just caked with filth and muck.
Filth and
There's
muck. Eh?
clearly no Prestone, Quaker State, or ball bearings to help out.
I do another cursory.
I
and see
will
if-
search the search what's here.
An investigation check.
Did anybody do an investigation check at the other room? We gotta check these
I
rooms.
didn't actually roll it, but I said I looked and he said there was nothing else here. So
Yeah, I think
An
we gotta
11
check these things.
and a 10. Luckily, you only need a 10 to find this,
that's why
because
I rolled a
under
10.
the wreckage of one of the beds, you find a small wooden coffer.
Offer?
Coffer,
a little
or
bit.
coffin.
Coffer, little box.
Okay. You say small. How small?
You know, it would probably be like, let's say 6 inches by 12 by 3.
So
I can take
smaller
these
than a
measures.
bread box.
Okay. I will have it set it on the ground. I will look over to Salim and I will use my mage hand to open it.
Pull back the lid,
I pull up my
and
shield.
there are 4 vials of liquid in this box.
What's in there, Shadow?
There's 4 vials of liquid in this box.
What color?
It is very thick, syrupy liquid. And if you had to describe it, you would probably say it looks like liquefied iron.
Liquefied iron at room temperature.
At room temperature.
Like Quicksilver
We'll put
stuff?
this in the party sheet.
I wonder if it's like sharpness or something.
It doesn't look like a potion. It looks different from a potion.
I mean, it looks like a potion vial that it's in, but
Okay.
Drink it. See what it does.
I don't think that you guys have seen.
There's 4 of them.
And there are 4 of them.
4 identical.
4 identical vials.
Can you do a roll to see what they are?
Are you trained in Arcana?
I think I am.
I'm not.
Not that great. Faith-based.
If you are trained in Arcana, I will let you roll.
Anyone trained in Arcana?
I am not.
Mm,
There's still a potion of healing
Fine.
in the party sheet.
Oh, there is?
See,
Can I have it? I only have 8 hit points. And is anybody less than me? Hello?
So Heckle, do you get up off the floor and go over there and look at it?
he crawls on all 4s. Just smack, 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 just on the floor as he goes over there. And he just
Okay,
like
you sure?
Yeah, I
grabs it
heal
Is
myself
everybody else?
pretty good.
and looks at it and just rattles off whatever it is. Just goes
Now let's
crawling.
not get presumptuous. I know that's a nice roll,
Oh,
but don't tell me what you do.
Damn, he's
I mean-
serious, guys.
oh,
No, You know this. You've seen something like this before. And you pop the cap off and you sniff it. It's got a very sulfurous, irony
Can he-
smell.
Can he dip his pinky in it, give it a little lick?
Oh, I thought you were
You
gonna say
dip-
penis.
Dip
Whew.
your pinky in it, and it's again, it's real syrupy. It's kind of sticky. But you know this to be a potion of invulnerability.
Oh!
Oh!
Mother!
We have 4 potions of invulnerability.
Give me.
And what this does is, for one minute
Holy
after you drink
shit.
this potion, you have resistance to all damage.
It sounds like
For
I
how
have
long?
4
For how
potions of
long?
vulnerability. I'm just
Oh
gonna throw that
my
out there.
god.
Wow.
And no one's given us the Strahd yet.
What was that? I heard Shadowslav say something.
It sounds like I have 4 potions of invulnerability, the way I recall this scenario playing out.
There are several other unidentified potions in your party sheet.
I'm taking this potion of
Echo.
healing real quick.
Come on. Check these
Well,
other potions out.
Esmeralda's also proficient in Arcana. She
Okay.
can check out some of those potions, and she wouldn't mind
more.
being given one of those potions in compensation for the loss of her wagon.
Oh yeah, that's a good call. Demand it.
That's water under the bridge, Esmeralda.
No, I think the shadow will abide by it.
Yeah, Shadow's got a crush. He crushing.
I would give her
What are you gonna give her?
if I give you the 4 of these vials, would you consider the debt paid?
I'm
4.
sorry, what did you say?
Sorry,
if you gave you the coffer with all 4 of them, would you consider the debt paid against the value of your wagon and its contents?
I would not.
I would not, but I also will only take 1 vial. The rest of your team can divide the 3. But it goes a long way towards compensation.
Esmeralda, on your roll, you identify one of the red potions as a potion of superior healing.
Oh, why didn't I
That
do
is
that one?
8d4 plus 8. It is identified in your party sheet. There are 3 other potions, elixirs, something.
All right, Salim or who's our melee guys? Since I guess Heckle would probably need the superior or Salim, one of the two.
Heckle, what he's going to say, he's going to politely ask if anyone has. Does the party still have any of the armor we used to?
Yeah, there's armor in the party sheet.
Do you
Wonder
mind
who's
if I
been
borrow
schlepping that around.
There's also like weapons. There's a +1 dagger. There's a crossbow.
He's
I'll take the
There's a
+1
silver
dagger.
short sword.
He's
I'll take
eyeballing
the
that
+1
scale
dagger. I
Can
didn't
he
know
wear the? Yeah, he can wear the scale mail. Yeah, go ahead.
there's a +1 dagger in there.
There is a
How
+1.
strong is Heckle? He may not
Well,
wear the scale mail.
That might have
there's
been
a
the one
thing.
I put back in for you to give back to you.
Heckle's
I
only
took
got an
that.
8 strength,
I don't know where we would have found that. Though. I don't remember.
but Heckle, from what I understand, should have no problem wearing any armor he wants.
He can wear whatever he wants but there is not a strength requirement for scale mail. It is heavy. It's 45 pounds. I don't know how much what your
Well,
encumbrance
That
is.
doubles his weight, right?
I
Just about.
I am an armorer now, so
It's fine. You can wear whatever you want. It's just
business when I can carry it.
it's going to count on. You are actually encumbered already.
Yes,
You need to.
We need to work on his sheet.
it's not kind of figured.
I can get in there with you sometime and work on it with you.
Oof.
I would say you've already got scale mail on your sheet. So
Yes. Then, without thinking of anything, he starts trying to put that armor on and everything, and he's tipping each way over here. And then he's like, I need to get rid of some things. You all can have these. Then he's just going to start getting rid of anything that Jide's really had. He's just going to toss some things like silver short swords. You want to fight amongst yourselves, have these.
Whatever you don't want, put into
But
the
the
party.
cloak and ring of protection, yeah, I'll roll for those.
Are you keeping those?
Oh yeah. He's definitely taking those. This is the same thing he don't need.
If you're a different person, do you have to attune to them differently?
No, he will be attuned to whatever he was attuned to. He is still attuned to. He's just. So yeah, put whatever you don't want, put in the party sheet, and then keep what you do want, and let's continue.
Okay.
And do you all want to work out it? There's that.
Right, same time.
If you want to work anything else out on who's getting the potions, that potion of superior healing is in there. So if you all want to work any of that other stuff
What
out,
about the other elixirs? Do
now's
we
the
know what
time.
those are?
Nobody's rolled on those yet. I will tell you this. One, let me pull them back up here. One of them.
It would have to be either Esmeralda or Heckle.
Yeah, just roll it 3 times, I'd say.
All right, so there is one that is labeled laughter, and it is kind of a red liquid. This is, and I believe these came from Old Bone Grinder, where the hags were.
Yeah.
And basically, this red one, if you drink it, the imbiber is inflicted with cackle fever. And essentially, you gain 1 level of exhaustion that can't be removed until the disease is cured. And any event that causes the infected creature stress, which includes combat, taking damage, experiencing fear, having a nightmare, forces a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, you take psychic damage, and you become incapacitated with laughter for 1 minute.
But it has to be ingested?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, give me another roll for the one that is labeled Mother's Milk. This is a greenish, milky liquid.
I like cheap jewelry.
You know, there's still a Granny's pie in the party sheet.
Oh
Which,
yeah, is Miroslav still addicted to those things?
No,
I
you
think
do not know what that one is.
that pie would be just.
Does anybody else have Arcana they can roll on it?
I don't.
I mean, Heckle can.
Heckle, roll on that, man.
There you go.
Woo, that's
So
a big one.
Mother's Milk.
Just in 5 minutes, Heckle's been better for the party than Jide ever was.
Greenish and milky liquid. Basically, a creature subjected to this poison must succeed on a DC 16 con save or takes 1d6 poison damage, and it becomes poisoned. You must repeat the saving throw every 24 hours. And until you make a successful save, you keep the poisoned condition, and you take 1d6 poison damage every 24 hours on a failed save.
So, do all this have to be ingested? I've never really used any of these. So, like, if you were a ranger and dipped an arrow in that and shot it, would that work?
This one
No.
says a creature subjected to this poison must succeed on a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Sounds like
So
you
what I
could dip,
do-
rapier or arrow.
Yeah,
You-
so you could dip,
you
so you could
could.
lather that on any weapon and use it.
And you'll get one use out of it. You
Okay.
can't just dip it and dip it and dip it and dip it.
Right.
You can do it one time.
Kind of just like pouring it
It'll be
all
good for
over
one
the.
attack. Right.
Okay.
Same
Alright.
with the laughter one, or not?
The last one has to be ingested.
Okay.
All right, the
What
last
happened
one
to the
is
+1 dagger in there? Who took that?
I did. I'll put it back if you want it.
Well,
Thought you
I
said
just
you
think
had-
it's. I do, but I think that's mine. Like I said, I gave it to you and you put it back in there.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you took it.
I did take it, but I don't know why there's one in there. I don't know if we got another +1 dagger or not. The only +1 dagger I know of was Stella's that I
I
remember,
put it
but
back
I
in
don't
the
know.
party sheet.
Okay, we got one left. If you want to, if you all want to roll on it, this is a golden syrupy liquid.
I will aid. Well, shit.
You
Heckle.
aid or
I
give
can't aid. I
guidance.
can't aid unless I have a.
Heckle, give me a
Guidance
roll.
would help, right? Or no, it's a skill roll, right?
Yeah, you can
Go
you can
check.
give
I'll
guidance.
do an extra D4 on yours, so I'll give you guidance for yours.
Don't know what this one is. Can't quite figure it out.
There, black.
All right.
Esmeralda rolled an 18 for it. Is that not?
Yep, I know.
Okay.
Quick question.
Okay.
DM, has there been more than one +1 dagger in this campaign? Because we're confused about this extra +1
I have
dagger.
no idea.
I don't think there has
Yeah,
been,
I
but
think there's only
maybe there
been
has
one.
been. Yeah, so I'm gonna delete it off the sheet.
Why? If it's in there, we got it from somewhere.
No, because I get what the mix-up was. I gave Stella's Claw to
Me.
yeah, but I kept one on my sheet, so I didn't have to pull it back in there.
Ah.
And then he took it out and put it back in, and I never took it off. I just put one in my inventory. Is what I think I did. I think I did, but
And there's one more superior healing in the sheet. Whoever.
well, one of you guys need that. I mean, I would like it, but I think the mainline guys need it.
Okay. Where are we going?
I guess south towards the
A
stairs.
rest would be
I mean-
phenomenal.
We can try.
I mean, what's the point in not trying? If we get attacked, we're gonna die anyway. If we go in to fight somebody, we might die anyway. We're all tapped out and dying. So
If I had a third level, I'd use the hut, but
yeah.
it's fresh out.
I mean, our only we don't have enough water, and it'll go crazy if we try to rest. But
And you haven't. I will remind you, you all did see there was water.
Yeah, it's in that room beside the bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
beside the tub. There's plenty of water in there. It looks like a big pool of it.
if we want to go in there and try to,
Yeah, and the stairs to go up or south, anyways. So.
we want to go back to that room and dunk him and try to rest.
Give Will
My
a
vote.
really quick baptism.
All right, I don't know if this +1 dagger is legit or not, so I don't know if
There should be one +1 dagger. Does anybody else have a +1 dagger? If nobody else has a +1 dagger, then you got it. Rest.
All right.
I don't have a dagger +1.
I don't either.
can somebody delete it off the party sheet then? Because I've got it on my sheet. I can't delete it off the party sheet. I don't know how to do it. And what about that? Somebody needs to take that healing potion.
Well, I took it, but I'm not going to take it, and I just took it off the party sheet. But
That's cool.
If somebody else,
You're the
would
one that
rather
would
have
need it. You're the one that needs it. You're really our only frontline fighter right now. So
All right.
There's one more portion of invulnerability. Shadow, who are you giving it to? It looks like Sleen took one. Esmeralda got hers. You have yours.
Shadow. Hello, Shadow.
Sorry about that. We can roll for it.
I'll roll for it.
Why not?
Whoever wants to roll.
Damn. Damn. Only can give you with a 20, and I rolled a 1.
The gods did not want you to have it.
Goddamn
Is it mine?
Browns.
It's yours.
This is Rascal.
Yeah,
In
sweet.
your face, everybody.
Oh shit! I don't think I've ever had one of these in my entire time playing D&D.
I know I haven't.
That's pretty fucking sweet.
So who else is voting? I'm voting for a bath and a rest for Will and a rest for us.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to
So
have it
Willen,
Be sick.
happen.
Find
Willen
more
would appreciate if you did
revenants.
not call it a bath.
But last month the DM said that we would not get a rest in here.
Yeah.
So I mean, we could try.
I mean, just keeping it in the game. That's what we said we were going to try to do. I mean,
Well, I think it only makes sense that we would try to rest. I mean, everybody's exhausted.
literally and mechanically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think even if you're in a haunted house, if you've been up for 24 hours and have been fighting and are exhausted out, sometimes you just gotta try.
So if we, I'm trying to think which room. I'm trying to remember which one the bath was in. But if we go into this room that me and Willen were in before the trap was sprung, if you wanted to, you could go in here,
Water's in
everybody
here.
pile in, and then block the door with like a bed or some shit. I know the majority of shit in here can go through it, but give you more peace of mind.
And ping in the water.
That's the water right there.
So I'd go there first with Willen.
Yep.
All right, let's all go there.
Rascal's like bumping off the sides of the walls and shit as he's going down the hallway, like almost dead.
Just
You guys,
hammer drop.
you cannot move through these walls, so you've got to actually make the moves,
Come around the corners and stuff.
come around
You can
corners.
draw the
and all
angles. Yeah.
I'll just imagine and listen to the Wrathskeller just.
Ugh.
that. Willen, how long do you have to be in the water? I do not recall.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Actually, Rascal's staying back and he's looking at Henry Heckle, just very perplexed.
Was the water the top or the bottom one?
I think you said
Open
the
those
top.
doors.
Rascal's
It's
going
the
to say, "You," and look at Henry Heckle and say, "Are you coming? Whoever you are."
Oh, wait,
the,
no.
Yeah. No reason
the
to
tub
raise
was
your
in
voice.
here.
Yeah. This
Is that water?
Tub's there. This room, it has collected water in the floor, and
Oh,
the
okay.
floor is sagging, but there's like a big puddle of water in the floor that would suffice for what he needs to do.
He teeny tiny.
But the floor is
Yeah,
There's a
sagging.
dirty.
tub here.
Yeah, but the floor is
I have-
sagging.
I'm supposed to be fully submerged.
Come this way.
I'll hold him down.
There's no water in the tub.
Let's just start scooping water out of this room and bringing it over to the tub if we have to. I mean, if there's enough, he said there's enough water in there to submerge him, didn't he? I
Yeah.
thought I heard him say that.
I'm also gonna pour that old lake potion in there, just to help it out, since it doesn't do anything anymore.
Damn. All right. Thank you, Jared.
Yes, the Will and
so-
you're going in the room.
Yeah. So the floor is sagging. You said.
Yes.
Would you like to tie a rope to yourself so you don't fall through the floor?
Oh, we could do that.
Tied 2
Tie
by
it to
4
me.
compressed.
Yep, just tie it to me.
All right.
I'll help
So-
support.
Rope to y'all, and Willen creeps out and lays down face first.
How
In
much
the
does
water.
Willen weigh?
Will weighs about 30
Ah.
pounds.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can handle
Soaking
that pretty
wet.
easily.
And with all his stuff he's carrying,
Well, he can take his backpack off.
you're carrying 84 pounds. You weigh about 30 pounds, right?
Probably.
As you lay down onto the floor and submerge your head. Oh, it says here you weigh 87 pounds. You're a very heavy halfling.
You're a fat ass.
I don't know what. I
halfling,
just put a number in. I don't know what happens.
They weigh like
I'll
35
change it.
pounds.
Oh, well, I'll put in 30.
Well, you're 3 foot 9 inches, 9.5 inches. So you probably are closer to
Maybe
probably
like
closer to
40.
45
3
inches
foot
wide.
9
Yeah.
is 7
Giant
8
stump.
inches.
So as
45
you lay
pounds.
there,
You trying to squeeze an inch in on me?
you lay down, and you begin to hear creaking.
As soon as I hear the creaking, I'm gonna brace against the door frame.
And
Well, I would hear the
since
creaking.
You're underwater. Your ear's underwater. You probably hear something. You don't know what it is.
Locked
It's,
in.
Water's louder through sound. Or
That's
sound is
true.
louder through water.
Sound is wet.
That's 100% correct.
Sound doesn't travel better through water.
Yes, it
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it does.
It's
Okay.
called acoustics.
Sound requires a medium. Yeah. Water works better than air.
Learn
You ever heard
something new
anybody? You
every
ever talk
day.
to anybody? You ever talk to anybody underwater?
Yes, you can hear what they say.
Well, your vocal cords don't work very well underwater. That's a problem.
You can hear
It
it
would
further
happen.
away.
So,
Yeah.
the floor gives way under
Oh,
the
no.
combined weight of you, because the magic number was 100 pounds, and if you didn't have
Well,
so
didn't he
much
take
shit
off his
on you-
backpack?
he didn't say
No,
that.
we didn't play it that way. We didn't play it that
He
way.
said he went in and laid down in the water, and all the water flashes below, and you are dangling.
Yep. I'm just bracing the doorway at this point.
And,
What's below me?
I'll help you pull him up.
below you is, I will tell you.
A gelatinous cube.
Below you is the kitchen, and that big long table, where there was also a pool of water.
I said I was helping y'all so we can pull him up if we need to.
You can pull him up without issue.
So is the pool of water in the kitchen deep enough?
I do not believe it is. It is spread out. Where you had a sagging wooden floor in this room that was collecting water, there you've
Yeah.
got a stone floor where it is just a little bit of a puddle. It's a large puddle, but it's not very deep.
All right. Well, it says he can't. I can't long rest without getting in some water. That was too heavy. I didn't take my backpack off. I should have taken my backpack off.
I will. It's just right below us, right? One down, one floor down.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how? How
20
long
feet.
is this rope? Because I'm
Well,
almost.
50 feet rope.
Ropes are usually 50 feet.
I wonder if we could just dunk Willen from the top.
But there's no. Jared said there wasn't enough water. The water wasn't deep enough on the
okay.
stone floor to submerge.
Now we're screwed.
That'd be funny.
So when we saw the tub, was there a pump or anything, any means that we could see of filling up the tub?
I'm looking. Does not actually say.
Would this house have indoor plumbing? I guess is the question.
That is the question.
There might be an outhouse we could dunk you in, Elsa.
House have indoor.
To flush or not to flush? That is the question.
I mean, I don't see a toilet. I do see the bathtub. Willen,
Where do they perform their necessaries?
give me a. You can pick the die, whichever one you want. I'm going to give you a 50-50 shot here.
Damn.
No running water.
Damn. All right.
Would we have noticed coming in if there was water around the property outside?
Door swung shut behind us.
The guy we found in here, though, supposedly left.
I don't see any water on the maps.
All right. So that
I would
is
expect there would be a
stone.
well somewhere.
Yeah, there's stone in the kitchen, right?
Mhm.
All right. So it says
Hey, what?
my mold earth
Not
says if I
inclusive.
target an area of loose earth, I can excavate it. It doesn't say I can excavate stone.
Is it raining outside?
No.
Would there be
What
a
happens?
pump in the kitchen?
What happens if you rest without the water? I don't recall.
Well, the rest of us get a long rest.
You know, I don't know if we actually said. Let me find my notes. Here we go. I don't think we said what the consequences were.
Yay, no consequences.
No consequences.
Consequences suck.
Would there be a pump in the kitchen for pumping water?
I think you're gonna have to find the well.
We can take turns spit talking.
Shit.
If we go back up to one of the windows from those last two rooms, does anybody remember seeing one? Would we have seen one by the mausoleum or anything?
When we went in that curtain, there was a window in there, and we looked out, and I don't think we saw a well.
Is anything out of the left side was all caked up?
I couldn't see out that window, he said.
Yeah, the only thing that we could see out was by the mausoleum, and that's the only thing I remember.
Looked out the window here, and there was just, right next to us, to the right where that curtain is, there was a fountain. There was fog, but there was no. Couldn't see anything else, I don't think.
Jared, I'm going to text you.
If we rest, I can douse them in water, but that's as far as I can go. I mean, we could go a day without water if we all dumped our water skins, maybe.
I mean, I've got that potion of the lake water too.
Yeah, I've got one of those too.
I don't know how
Okay.
much water would be held in a potion bottle, but he is 3 feet.
Water
All right, so
is 5.
Willen is going to just kind of squeeze out of the rope here. He's going to, untie it, drop the rope, and he's going to walk into this room, and he's going to jump. And while he's falling, he wild shapes into a minnow.
Shit.
The fall.
As soon as I see you run and jump, I just think you're swan diving right underneath. No.
Very cool though.
Okay. I'm trying. You're gonna swan. You're jumping 20 feet.
That's a
Yeah.
fish.
And
As a minnow.
And changing into
minnow.
a minnow to fall into a puddle of water that might be an inch deep.
Well, how far up off? He was on a rope.
Was that 20 feet?
It's 20 feet.
They pulled me up.
Oh,
It's
20-foot
20
rope.
feet. Okay. Well, hold on. I didn't realize
Just
that was
lower
20
him
feet.
down and then turn into
Yeah,
one.
just say words.
So he'll just say, he'll say, lower me down. I thought it was like 10 feet.
I thought it was cool
maybe,
though.
And 2 inches of water or something. It would have
It was
been
very cool.
That was a very cool idea.
wow.
But I was going to splatter you, and you were going to turn back into Willen.
With the smaller your mass, the less momentum. So a minnow
Or
actually
sequence
could
mass times acceleration.
probably survive
Just gonna
that.
throw that out there.
Yeah. Yep.
It's not just a good idea, that's the law.
That's the law.
We were also going
Okay.
to roll to see if you actually hit the water and not just a piece of tile that is not covered in the water.
All right, so lower me down. Lower me down. I got an idea. I think this will work.
Bashing the rope back on top of him and brace against the wall again.
All right, when I
It's
pull on the
low
rope 2
down.
times, pull me up.
Lower down, wild shape. Mark off your wild. How many more wild shapes you got?
I've got one more. I already marked
Okay.
one off.
And you do your minute submerged as the minnow.
Yep.
Come back out. Pull you back up.
Yep.
Done.
Yay, we did it. We solved the Willen puzzle.
Makes interesting work of this. All
Very
right.
cool. Cool use of the wild shape.
Y'all is going straight to bed.
I'm exhausted. I'm gonna also, as soon as everybody gets in here, I'm gonna move the bed, like kind of blockading the door.
I think we could help move whatever in front, everything in front of the door.
Esmeralda, you are moving slow, slow, slow.
Yeah, she's just like staggering.
Stagger Lee.
Hercules, Hercules.
All right. You're attempting to take a long rest. Here in a haunted dungeon, mansion,
Castle.
castle. We got a few fans of the Glass Cannon podcast here, don't we?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All
Oh,
caught up.
uh-oh.
What does Troy LaValle say about resting in a dungeon?
You gotta do what you
Great
gotta do.
idea.
I don't think
But it
Troy
always
LaValle's ever
works.
said you got to do what you got to do about resting in a dungeon. So everybody gets in their bedrolls or whatevs.
Poor
Will and
Esmeralda's
Quirk just
there all
curls
by
up.
herself.
He gets on all fours, walks in little circles, then lays down.
Will is just making biscuits.
That's it.
Shut out the lights. Is anybody on watch?
Yeah, I'll take watch. I'm sitting. I'm looking at the.
Will
doors.
Willem will take a watch.
Do initiative order for
If we
watch.
get to it.
Jared, I think I should have one level of exhaustion. I think you took that off of me, wasn't it?
I thought I put it on.
Yeah.
It was on me, but
It's
when
on.
you took the, it is?
It's
I
back.
don't
Yeah.
see it. Huh? Okay.
Exhaustion 1.
All right.
All right. So you gradually begin to nod off. And even Willen, who's on watch first, finds his eyes drooping. And all of you are beset by nightmares. You see and hear the rage of battle, men and women dying and screaming as they're driven through by spear, hacked to pieces by axe. You hear the roar of dragons and hear the fire burning, and you smell the burning flesh as the dragon fire consumes the soldiers of Strahd. And the screams of terror as the Knights of the Silver Dragon are overrun by Strahd's armies. You see the knights, the remnants of the knights, being hunted down and slain one by one. You see them rising undead. And in a matter of a nighttime, or an 8-hour rest, all of you see this cycle over and over and over again. You see the undead knights chopped down, killed, only to rise again. Because that's what revenants do. They rise again to seek out and destroy their enemies.
Oh, shit.
And all of you will not gain the benefits of a long rest in any way, shape, or form.
Called it.
And you will all receive a level of exhaustion.
Yeah, great.
Oh shit.
Of course.
I told you this is not going to happen. And
What is level 2 again? Speed?
It's either that or
Speed halved?
Willen gets level 1. Shadow gets level 1. It's coming on your sheet right now, Rascaller. Speed have disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay. Motherfucker.
Echo, you should already have one. No, so you should be 2.
Yeah, it's where we
Celine
change
should be
sheets.
2.
Yep.
I don't know why my exhaustion left, but I should be 2.
Mine left me on mine too, but he said it was on there. Like I couldn't see it. I can see it now though.
We at least get to use hit dice?
You didn't take a short rest. I'll let you do hit dice.
Did we get a short rest?
I'll let you do hit dice. Then I'll let you do a short rest. Sure.
Oh my god. Can you
Yeah,
get a
I'd
short
like to do
rest
a short
on the
rest.
on the combat tracker? Or whatever.
I think that if
Oh, this helps
I
me out
woke up
tremendously.
and saw all that shit going on, I would almost reactively use a lesser restoration on myself when I wake up just fucking exhausted.
I don't know what happened
Oh,
here.
everybody get a D6 on my Song of Rest. Another
And
D6.
Oh.
So if you
Thank
get
you.
close.
That puts me up to 3 wounds, which is thank you very much. It's
Yeah, he
huge.
pulls out his punji and he starts playing it, but it's just it doesn't have the. It's just it's kind of sounds.
Your exhaustion. I just did a short rest. I didn't do a long rest.
I've got very, very low resources. Now I've only got 1 second level left after the lesser.
I got a couple extra spell slots through natural recovery, thankfully. And then what else do I regain on a short rest? Key points.
Oh,
Did I
yes, you
say?
do. Oh man, I get all my shit back.
I
No,
get
I
none
get
of my shit back.
I get a good bit on a short rest.
I got a
That's why
good bit.
dipping in the warlock is always so tempting.
I got 1 spell slot left, and then I got all my bardic
No,
inspirations.
except for getting some hit points back, I got
Back.
jack shit. So
I'm in the same boat.
thanks,
Did everybody get your Song of Rest? He's playing his punji.
thanks for making us get these 2 levels of exhaustion.
So that's how much, Stephen?
1d6 Song of Rest.
All right. I've got 5 temporary hit points. Anybody remember why that would be? Probably it's got to be gone.
I think that would be.
It would either be. Did you have 8 or something from like a 20? It would
I
either
don't
be
know. I'll
that.
just take it away. I don't remember. I think
It
it's
would either be
gone.
that or my Twilight Sanctuary.
Actually I have some shit too, but if it's gone, if it's my shit.
It would be gone if it was my shit too. So.
Hey, I have a question that
Yes.
would Esmeralda have been able to work on copying spells out of Victor's spellbook?
You were trying to rest, so that's not really a rest activity.
It's more of like
Okay.
a travel activity or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes actually a lot of concentration.
Just takes gold too.
Cool. Yeah, it's a process.
Oh,
Good idea though. All right, so you're very tired, but you're awake, and now what would you like to do?
Get to the
Well,
top and get
do
the
we want to
hell out of
continue
here.
up the stairs, or do we want to go check out the mausoleum to the east outside?
Did they say that? What told us to go to the top of the tower again? The Madam Eva?
Yeah.
Look on, yeah, as you may recall, one of your readings said, I see a fallen house guarded by a great stone dragon. Look to the highest peak.
I
The
say we
top.
go to the
It-
top.
Does the mausoleum seem like it's taller than the building we're in, or it's hard to say?
The mausoleum is not taller than the building you're in.
Okay.
So are these stairs to the left going up?
That little dragon thing went up those steps.
The little dragon thing did go up those steps.
Whatever that
right.
was.
So let me find the other map.
All right, sneaky snake man.
You guys, I'm gonna pull. I'm just gonna pull you onto the new map, so you don't have to.
While you're doing all that, Jared, Rathskeller kind of walks up to Heckle, and he's just staring at him eye to eye. How tall is Heckle?
Who is 5'6"?
All right, Rathskeller's 5'8".
He's about Joe Bob's height.
Yeah. He
Oh,
looks
that's
down
fucked
at
up.
you.
That was dirty.
He looks down.
Dirty.
Rathskeller looks down at you, and he just kind of, not really with disgust or disdain, but just more just like disappointment, I guess, and puzzlement. And he's like, "So you were Jade? Is this correct?"
You could say I'm the better half.
Do you have any memory of Jade?
Who again? Like he has no, like he's kind of like he's been gone. He's only done. What? I don't understand. What are you following? I keep hearing this. What have I done? I've only been gone for a little bit. You showed up. I don't know what's happening. Who are you, by the way?
He's gonna say, were you the one that stabilized me on the floor?
What are you talking about? And there's the big curveball.
And he just looks at you, he squints his eyes at you like angrily, and he spins quickly and walks up the steps.
Jide with a little tip on his shoulders, mumbles, "Well, fuck you too, then."
So Jide said that?
No, Jide. I'm sorry. All right. Heck, a little chip on his shoulder, like Heckle with a little grit about him. But it is mumbled like there's nothing not where you could ever see it here.
Rascal's just confused, so he ran up the steps.
Okay, so you get to the top of the stairs. You've got a doorway right above Rathskeller and y'all. You see this collapsed ceiling with all the rubble. In the hallway. There's another double door, or you see a door.
Oh, sorry, I did not
Yeah.
mean to open that. I did not mean to open that door. There,
You
sorry.
see that there, you got a door there, and then obviously just some openings down here.
I was just trying to click on my character, and I
There's no problem. So what do you guys want to do?
I would say
That's
just start here. Don't try to get too far ahead.
Yeah, let's just open this door and see what's in there.
As the former leader of this group, I will let someone else choose.
So you're opening the door. Okay.
Yeah, just peek into it real quick. Nobody
Peek into
step
the
in
room.
yet.
The dust and cobwebs, you see faded war banners adorning the walls of a spacious chamber, in the center of which stands a heavy wooden table. An iron chandelier hangs above the table, which is surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs with wood-carved dragons perched atop them. Slumped in 5 of the chairs are skeletal human remains in tattered chainmail. You see a double door right there, and there's another door right there. And you step into the room. Celine comes and steps into the room.
Oh God.
And as you
There's
step
how
in,
many?
5 of them. As you step into the room, one of the corpses tilt its head in your direction. Why do the living disturb the dead? And this is the individual that is speaking to you.
Oh shit.
Damn.
He says again, why do the living?
We're looking for allies against Strahd.
Do we need to go in or what? To talk to these
Wherever
guys?
you
Or
want.
Rascal will go in.
Weren't we supposed to help the revenants? Not, to find peace or something like that?
Help them find the light.
We are here to help the revenants.
Revenants. Revenants, yes. That is what we have become.
We originally were searching for some allies against Strahd.
There's a cursed name in Argenvostort. He is responsible for killing our Lord.
We'd like to revenge that and all the other dirty deeds that he's done to this place.
Who is your lord?
Argenvostort.
What's that again?
Argenvostort.
Oh, okay.
He was a divine creature of goodness and purity. He came to this land to try to help, to fight the evil that is Strahd. But not just the evil that is Strahd. There is a place beyond the high passes, the Amber Temple. It is the repository of great evil and tremendous power. The beings there are responsible for creating Strahd and this accursed mist that surrounds Barovia. My master came to guard the evil, to make sure it never escaped. Strahd was too powerful. We fought valiantly, but his minions destroyed our armies, destroyed our master. We have been here ever since, in this purgatory. Yet the Lord Commander will not allow us to have vengeance. He does not want Strahd released. But I can feel that Argynvostholt is not happy. He is not at rest. This. He just kind of looks all around the room. He looks at his fellow knights. This is not how we were meant to be. Something is wrong. Our master cannot rest. Be gone. You only drive our hunger, and I want no quarrel with you.
Let's
Go
go.
and we'll try to. I'll go ahead.
Here's to say, how can we help you?
Yes.
We can help Argynvostholt to rest.
I do not have the answer. Perhaps seek out the Lord Commander, or seek out answers in our master's chambers.
Thank you. We will leave you.
Are those
Hopefully,
chambers
you will
nearby?
see your rest soon.
Yeah,
What
where
is
wa-
your name, sir? I am Dr. Miroslav. I would
Oh.
know your name.
My name is Godfrey Gwillem. Sir Godfrey Gwillem.
Not Dr. Godfrey, because so.
I am no doctor.
I thought.
I am a knight of the Silver Dragon.
where
Be
might we,
gone.
where might we find these quarters of the Lord Commander?
I do not know where he is. Perhaps the throne room. Perhaps the master's study. Perhaps upstairs. I do not know.
We will find it, and we will leave you in peace.
What's in here? Willen runs up to the store.
He looks over, and one of the revenants begins to rise. Godfrey says, I bade you to leave. You drive our hunger.
I'm
Be
well
gone.
okay.
Okay. Didn't mean to disturb you. Okay.
I wonder why we can't go out that door. Or the double doors in the back.
Okay, is everybody else leaving the room, or are you all staying in the room?
Leaving.
I'm getting out. I'm staying right
Esmeralda's
here.
computer went down, but she will be leaving with the rest of us.
I will get those Esmeralda.
Does this floor with the rubble on it, does the floor look sound?
In a second,
Sorry,
I'll
as we
pull up
continue.
that description and let you know. So basically, the roof over this part of the mansion has collapsed. There's a 20-foot diameter gaping hole with broken rafters bisecting it. You see dark storm clouds rolling across the sky overhead. The floor is piled with rocks, broken tiles, shattered beams, and other debris. Beneath the rubble lie sagging floors and puddles of rainwater.
Keep on going upstairs.
No, there's another door over there.
Yeah, you see a big opening here. There's hallways
See what's around this
below.
opening.
You're in the forest too long to find every door so fascinating, Willen.
He's a
Willen
curious
climbs over the
one.
rubble.
Yeah.
All
He's
right,
a button
so-
pusher, right? If you're getting on an elevator, Willen has to push the button.
All the buttons.
Like Elf.
That's right.
Right.
That's awesome, man.
Beautiful.
I love
So,
it.
Willen, you look down into this room. You see off to the east another large room directly below you. This room appears to have a tiled floor where you can see it, and there's an iron bathtub filled with debris from the collapsed roof. A torn curtain hangs in an open doorway in the center of the eastern wall. So you've got a big opening to the west wall. The torn curtain is right here. And you've got a double door to the northeast of you, Willen.
All right. Well, Willen thinks that there must be something good in that room because the revenants didn't want him to go in there. So he's going to go. He's going to press his ear against this door. He's going to try to look through a keyhole if there is one, and see what's in that room.
The door is unlocked if you'd like, but Salim.
That looks like a throne.
The west wall of this 50-foot long, 30-foot wide audience hall has crumbled, leaving a gaping hole and a pile of rubble. That's where you are at the moment. Weapons and shields that once hung from the walls have fallen to the floor and succumbed to rust. A large wooden throne carved to resemble a dragon with unfolding wings faces 3 tall windows to the west. You see what looks like someone slumped in the throne.
Uh-oh.
You can vaguely see what appears to be a gauntleted fist wrapped around the hilt of one of the largest swords you've ever seen.
Yes.
Cool.
Badass.
Hello?
Go away.
The Revenant
the
said that we
creatures.
might find you here.
You see the hand tighten its grip on that great sword.
Godfrey
If
sent
you
us.
come to destroy me, know this. I perished defending this land from evil nearly 1,000 years ago. And because of my failure, I am forever doomed. You can destroy this body, but my spirit will find a new corpse to inhabit. And I will hunt you down.
That's a really cool trick.
You cannot free me from my damnation, nor would I wish it. Godfrey, huh? Godfrey sent you to talk to me? Pathetic. So, you must have come to free this land from the creature that feasts on the blood of the innocents. Know this. There is no monster I hate more than Strahd von Zarevich. He slew Argynvost. He broke the life of the knights that I loved and destroyed, this valiant order to which I devoted my life. Strahd, he has died once. He cannot be allowed to die again. He must suffer eternally in this hell with the rest of us. He must never be allowed to escape this torment. Whatever can be done to bring him misery and unrest, I will do. But I will destroy anyone who tries to end his torment.
Rathskeller will speak up and he's going to say, Misery and unrest is our specialty.
So I think you guys ought to get down here. If you guys are going to have a conversation with the guy, come
Yeah.
down here. Is everybody where you want to be during this conversation? Get where you want
I
to
am. Yeah.
Yeah, Willen's drawn to this a little bit. It's gonna be
Well,
hard to
Strahd-
cause anyone misery sitting in a chair.
You want Strahd miserable, definitely. We're your go-to consistent thorn in his side.
Yeah, you should see how we make ourselves miserable.
It is our specialty.
Oops, I had a picture of this.
You ever try to take a long rest and wake up more tired than when you went to sleep?
Miserable. There's nothing more miserable than
Don't
that.
talk to me about misery. Have you met Judd?
His knee hurt for 12 episodes.
That's right. I had to ride around on a census floating disc.
On the map here.
Luxury.
We plan to cause him the most miserability imaginable by taking his would-be bride.
Jad looks over at Reverend and says, I know you mean well, but I don't think miserability is a word.
It was where I'm
Here's Mr.
from.
Horngard. Vladimir Horngard.
Rascal will kind of bow his head to him with like some respect. What's that?
And how will you cause misery?
Well, he wants his bride Arena, and we plan to get her back from him. I already caused some light to shoot from the heavens and kind of clear out the chapel down the road there. He wasn't too happy about that.
You aim to destroy him?
No, I mean, like you said, make him suffer, make him,
We are suffering just as much as you. Just as much as Strahd here. We want to leave. But we want to make him suffer for making us suffer.
All right. So, are you trying? Okay. So,
I'll persuade
need you. I need you to give you. If you're talking, so I need Rascaller persuasion, and
My specialty.
Rev. I need either persuasion or deception because I don't know if you're. I'm not sure which one you're doing.
I'm persuading. I just want him to. We're gonna make him suffer.
You don't have intent to kill Strahd?
My main intent is to get Irina back. Period.
Then after we get Irina, we're gonna kill the shit out of that. Kill the shit out of that vampire.
Kill the shit out of Irina.
Who knows what she's gonna be like when we get there.
Walks over here. And he's even dead and, half decomposed and, all of his body just, shriveled up. He is still a mountain of a creature. 6'4", huge frame. Just imposing, and he carries an air about him that you have never seen out of an undead of any type. It's just, you can see how this was a tremendous leader of men, even in his death.
We came here searching for some allies to thwart him, Are you doomed to just stay in this castle?
I'm not doomed to stay in this castle. I ride out on occasion, but it has been a long, long time. You say you want to thwart Strahd and cause him anguish and misery. Very well.
With every ounce of our being. And he kind of bows down to him, my lord.
He just kind of takes all of you in. I want everybody to give me a persuasion or intimidation check. Your choice.
Right after everybody gets a level of exhaustion.
Yeah, thanks.
And Willem doesn't intimidate well. but
Dirty
he's not
20,
trying to
motherfucker.
convince.
Dirty 20, motherfucker! Can I just use my other persuasion? My first one?
Mhm.
That did? The 21?
Oh, I should not have exhaustion. I
What?
used a lesser restoration when I woke up.
Okay.
Burned one of my last remaining second levels.
On yourself, Mr. Selfish.
Woke up in a cold sweat. That didn't help.
All
Spooky Mormon hell dream.
right.
Orlando.
Orlando.
That song's been stuck in my head for a week.
What song
All
is
right,
that?
so that's from Book of
Orlando
Mormon.
for Book of Mormon.
Oh.
He looks at each of you in turn. With the exception of Henry Heckle, who pisses down his leg,
Yes, yes.
he nods at each of you. Because I rolled worse than everybody except Heckle. Be gone from my sight. Go and do your worst. Know that you have my blessing.
Yeah.
And he just turns. He turns and walks back over. And before he sits down back down on the throne, he turns back to you. He said, "But know this: if you bring Strahd to his death, I will bring each of you to yours." And he just turns around, sits down,
Hopefully,
and
we'll
looks
be a
back out the
couple of
window.
levels higher than we are now.
Well, how very nice of you,
Are
sir.
you going to be using that greatsword?
He just ignores you.
What's in this room?
Excuse me, what is in the mausoleum across the way? Just kidding. We should have asked
And
him.
if you linger, he just yells out, "Go, or feel my wrath."
Large man with very large sword says to leave. I'm going.
As everybody walks past Heckle, who just out
Heckle
here pissing
bites
his
him.
pants, Heckle says, "I think we can take him."
God, as soon as I get up to Heckle, it's just this werewolf nose is just increased smell a lot. It's just just walking past. Straight piss.
Oh, this old stagnant piss.
Like an old homeless man just
That's the worst piss.
It smells like a nursing home. I had to work in a
All right.
nursing home and nursing school,
Willem.
and it's a fact.
Okay, Will, are you going in that door?
Yeah, Willen's going to go in this door.
Okay. Salim, you going through that curtain?
I'm not going to go through it. I'd like to look
Okay.
behind it, though.
Okay.
Willen, wait for the rest of us, please. I know you're curious. I gave you that cloak of protection not to take it too seriously. It won't protect you that much.
That reminds me,
Just a second.
could
You're taking
Oh,
a lot
you
of stuff
got.
off combat tracker.
Oh, you can tune to that now since it's been a short
yeah, I was going to
rest.
say I should have
You can
tuned to
tune
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just takes a short rest to attune.
All right,
did you
Salim, you
attune
look
to?
behind the curtain. This room has dark wood paneling on the walls that rise to a height of 3 feet. Above the paneling, the walls are painted with murals of religious figures performing holy rites. In the center of the west wall is a tattered curtain hanging. Oh, that's the one you just came through. 3 tall, slender stained glass windows set into the opposite wall depict figures in white robes with orange sunrises behind their backs. Willie.
Yeah.
As you peek into this room is a haven for dust and cobwebs. 3 narrow windows allow slivers of light to illuminate bare oak shelves along the walls, and a torn padded chair lying on its side near a cavernous hearth. A picture above the mantel has been slashed, its lower half hanging down below the frames like a torn piece of flesh. An iron door set in the south corner of the west wall hangs open on one hinge. That would be right there.
Willen will go in. He wants to take a closer look at that door. Kind of just peek into that room. He hears you. He's like, it's okay. I'm not touching anything.
The walls of this room are lined with lead. Empty chests and shattered vases lie strewn upon the floor. The contents have been plundered. You can imagine that this vault once held a trove of a dragon.
What else was in this room?
Yo, wait!
So you've got some bookshelves, bookshelves on the west wall, bookshelves on the north wall, a chair turned on its side by the fireplace.
Rathskeller looks back at Esmeralda. What are you keeping an eye on, Salim?
And there's a picture above. There's a picture above the fireplace too.
I'm watching all of you.
Oh, wait a minute. Salim came back up. I thought he was down. Okay, sorry.
I came back into the hallway.
What was the guy's name again? Commander what?
Is Vladimir Horngard is the guy you talked to in the throne room, and then Gottfried was the other one.
You could learn some manners. But I tell them that behind the curtain about the stained glass windows and that there's a door to in the south wall of this room.
Can I see what that picture is?
Sure.
Of the fireplace.
So do you go across because part of the picture's hanging down. So to see it, you're gonna have to go over to the fireplace and actually take the canvas and straighten it up. Nothing in that closet, Willen, sorry.
Damn.
So do you go over there, y'all, to look at it?
I think that first I think I'd do detect magic just in case.
And don't forget there are doors right there. So you got doors, bookshelves, fireplace. You detect magic. You do get
Because I'm sure this looks like a big ass room that can be trapped.
an aura of transmutation magic.
Rascal's going to use his action to crack
It's
the pearl
very
of power. Get it by 3rd level slot back.
okay.
Transmutation. Can I tell where it's coming from?
It's coming from that picture.
It's a trap.
It's a trap! Ah, it's a
Step up
trap!
and look at it. I'll let everybody know that there's transmutation coming from this painting, but that's the only magic I really feel.
Could be a mimic paint, and I'd watch out.
It's a lich painting.
Are we not going to try to go in? Are we trying to go further up to go to the highest peak to see what we might find? Or are we
Little
just
peekaloo.
vominos and since he...
I think we're just trying to, search the place, see what's here.
The biggest room we've seen in a minute. Besides the throne room and the one full of revenants.
Salim tells y'all to step back from in front of the fireplace and Willen, and he uses this billowy, shadowy hand, moves forth and pushes the bottom of the torn away part of the painting back up.
Okay. It looks like a picture of the mansion.
Like a map of the mansion?
No, it looks like a picture of the exterior of the mansion. Basically, the mansion in better days under clear winter skies with snow-capped mountains in the background. The top of the chapel tower glows like a silver beacon.
That's the light.
That's where we need to get to, is the top of the chapel tower.
At the top.
Bottle cap.
Yes. Thanks, Joe.
I think we should see what's behind these doors.
Rathskeller, as you walk across the room, you hear the soft flapping sound of wings. You turn to look. Now you cannot see what is making that sound, but a single piece of parchment blows off of that bookshelf right next to you. It spirals lazily in the air and lands gently at your feet.
I will pick it up.
We'll pick it up. And you see some flowing writing, which I will share here in just a moment, but I will read it to you. It looks like a page out of a journal. My knights have fallen, and this land is lost. The armies of my enemy will not be stopped by sword or spell, claw or fang. Today I will die, not avenging those who have fallen, but defending that which I love, this valley, this home, and the ideals of the Order of the Silver Dragon. Evil surrounds me. Time has come to throw off this guise and show these heathens my true fearsome form. Let it spark terror in their hearts. Let them tell their stories of dark triumph against the protector of the Balanok Mountains. Let Argynvost be remembered as a dragon of honor and valor. My one regret is that my remains will not lie in their rightful place in the hallowed mausoleum of Argynvostholt. No doubt my bones will be scattered among my enemies like the coins of a plundered horde, trophies of a hard-won victory. I do not fear death, though my body will die, my spirit will live on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness. Let it bring hope to a land wrought with despair. Now, battle.
Now what was the end of it?
Now to battle.
Battle. Okay. Rascal reads this to everyone and then looks up. It says
Yes,
something
beautiful
of
penmanship.
his bones are scattered.
Find them and put them in the mausoleum.
That's what I'm thinking, Reverend. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
But what was his beacon of light at the top? So
Maybe if we return his bones, the beacon will shine, set these reverends free.
Hey, Hathaway, you going to stand out there and twiddle your dick? Or you going to go in the room and try to do anything?
Oh boy.
Oh, he's just twiddling thumbs. Heckle's the thumb twiddler. He just is.
Okay.
The thumb twiddler.
Now, if Jide was here,
Symbiote's gonna look at that journal and just take one look at it and look around at everybody, and Dr. Miroslav's voice is gonna say, "I know what this is. This is Cursive Strahd."
Boo. And we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Rascal will roll this up and put it in his inside of his lapel pocket, inside of his whatever his attire is.
Heckle is going to finally waddle in the room here. Oh, well, what's all the commotion about in here? And he just instantly sees that tattered thing and just don't say a word, just goes, oh. And he's going to cast Mending on it.
As you direct the mending spell to the picture, canvas begins to stitch itself back together. And that beacon in the picture flashes with a brilliant silver light, and the spectral form of a huge silver dragon fills the room. My skull lies in the fortress of my enemy. It is displayed in a place of ill omen. Return my skull to its rightful crypt, and my spirit will shine here forever, bringing hope to this dark land. And the dragon's apparition fades away.
Wait, who is your foe you speak of?
It's at Strahd's house.
So now we got bones and a skull to find.
I think maybe the skull is the
I
foe.
think just a skull.
Yeah, I think it's just a skull. Yeah.
Okay, so you've got this door, double door up here.
I'll open it.
Okay. Rich drapes faded by time and neglect hide the windows of this otherwise empty room. Otherwise empty room.
I'll go in.
It is of no import.
Even like the drapes and stuff.
No,
Open the
it's
drapes.
just- This was probably a bedroom, but you know,
Gotcha.
he was a dragon. He probably didn't sleep.
All
very
right.
well.
All right. There's nothing of import in here.
There was a door at the end of the hallway.
I'm glad we came in here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a door to the south in this other empty room.
Amazing that-
Rascal will go up to Willen and kind of like ruffle his hair on top of his head. Well done, Willen. Well done.
Quite amazing that Heckle has mending as part of his new character design.
Yeah, I'm a
That
little
was the
kind of.
only. one of
He's
you
an
had-
armorer, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I know, but before today though, he wouldn't have had that.
Oh.
And none of you had it.
Fortuitous.
Nobody else had.
Heckle had
Oh.
rarely
Oh, I
any of
see.
anything prior.
Yeah.
He had a lot of nothing.
Okay, so you got a door in front of you. There was a door to the south in this other room. What do you want to do?
I'll move up to this door to the east and listen a little bit. If I don't hear anything, I'll open it.
Okay. Quiet. You open the door, and it's a stairwell going up.
How about that?
Where do these stairs go?
What about this door down at the bottom, though?
Do we want to check that out before we go upstairs?
I would. I mean, if we didn't go in this room Willen went in, if we went up, then we would never find this letter, and we would never have gotten this painting and found out about the skull. And I mean, I think it's worth our while to investigate. I think it's part of the game too. It's just investigation and stuff, finding things out.
I will open this door. Up there.
Hallway. There's another door right there beside it.
I'll listen. And same thing.
Quiet.
If I don't hear anything. Is that stairs going up?
Stairs going up. Up
All right.
and down. I mean, it's a spiral staircase. You
Oh,
can go
okay.
up or down.
All right. We have stairs on both ends going up.
Let's do it.
Willen, you and Rathskeller come with me. The rest of you up those stairs.
Willen says, "It's a race."
All right. Let me get you guys on this other map.
Another map?
Come on.
This is a cool dungeon, man. This has got a lot of cool shit.
Well,
Need a
I'm glad
cooler if
talked
we
our
could
way out of fighting
rest.
that one dude.
Yeah.
Although I would have loved to
Good thing Jod wasn't here.
been able to take that that great sword or whatever if it was takeable.
I'm telling you, that sword is
Yeah.
not too shabby.
Can we
Well,
get it
we're
on
gonna-
loan?
Well, we're gonna go back and fight that guy then.
TPK.
Sometime later after we're leveled up.
Yeah, let's go rest.
Yeah,
After we
let's
kill
rest
Strahd, I'll
and
be
then go
able
do
to
it.
get a new greatsword because he'll come looking for us.
All right.
Oh shit!
So you are now up
Oh, shit.
on the roof.
Oh, we're on the roof.
On the roof.
We won.
And you see right across from where Esmeralda is going, there is a perched on the rooftop overlooking the parapet is a silver-plated gargoyle shaped like a dragon worm. This statue is about 10 feet above the parapet. And as you get close, it turns to you, the head turns to you, and says in common, "When the dragon dreams its dream within its rightful tomb, the light of Argynvosto will beam and rid this land of gloom." And then it just turns back and looks back out over the valley.
Could you write that down, please?
I
At least
will.
there's some trebuchets over here.
Yeah, I see some big uns.
And Willen's a button pusher.
He sure is.
Yeah. He's gonna go. He wants to go push a button on Trebuchet.
Jump up there, Willen. I'll shoot you off the parapet.
So I put that little rhyme in the chat box.
Alrighty.
Cool.
All right. Get everybody where they're going.
Here, let me move where I'm going
If
to.
I'd like to almost put the rope back on Willen, almost like a parent with one of those like monkey backpacks that have a leash.
Yeah.
Backpack leash.
Yeah, just like one of the little monkey backpacks, just like kind of keeping him within length.
Okay, so you guys are going around. You see you got these ballistas. Back in this direction, this is where the tower is going up.
Okay, so don't move
There
me
was a
back.
door back there, so
All right, let's go back down this way. Yeah.
Willen wants to know if these trebuchets look loaded, ready
let
to
me.
fire.
They are rotted by time. They're falling apart, basically.
He kicks a rock a little bit and then
Darn it.
heads this way.
We just saved Willen from getting shot across Barovia.
Like Lork.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Listening.
So you go up to this door.
Where's
It is
Esmeralda at?
quiet.
Oh, there she is.
All right. If it's not locked, I will slowly open it.
It does not open.
It's locked. Quickly, someone with lockpick skills.
It appears as though it may be barred from the other side.
Raskeller turns to Esmeralda. Don't you have a lock or a knock spell?
I do, indeed.
Indeedly do.
Clear the way for her.
Anybody
Yeah, I'm
want to put a
touch
keen
her.
eye on it and look for some traps first?
I don't know what the range is on knock though, so.
Come
Is
off
it touch?
60 feet.
Oh, then you don't have to get up there then.
Well, I was gonna try to see if they'd let me do perception before I did anything
Sure.
to it.
Go right ahead.
Nice.
You don't hear anything behind the door, but as you are up there listening at the door, you do hear a noise that sounds familiar to you. It sounds like the string of a bow being pulled back.
Uh-oh.
And then you hear the whistle of an arrow coming from above. And we'll see you next week.
Oh!
I will not
Willen's
be
a smart
available
psychic.
next week, guys.
Oh no! You out all week?
She's quitting on us, man.
No, I'm gonna go see my son.
Oh, where is he?
He's over by Washington, D.C.,
In Virginia or Maryland or what?
Virginia.
Nice.
Does he play D&D?
He does not.
I don't trust him.
Always
So-
start.
I don't
When are you leaving and when will you be back?
I'm leaving Sunday, and I will be back Friday.
Friday, okay. So, by the way, we've been doing it. So if one person's out, and we can't come up with a makeup date, we'll go ahead and play. So is everybody else good for Sunday?
Yeah.
As far as I know, I mean,
Should be so
Okay.
far.
So we'll plan on playing. Oh, well, that's a lot. And then Jen, we'll see you back on the 13th.
Sounds good.
Have a very
If I'm
safe-
able to get in on Sunday, I'll join you, but I'm just plan on me not being there.
Okay, and certainly yes. Spend time with
Ooh.
your son. That's
that's awesome.
Yep.
How long
so,
has it been since you've spent some time with him?
It's
you
been a
seen him?
few months.
Oh, that's good. That's awesome. Man. That's real cool.
Yep, go and enjoy.
My
We'll keep you posted
older
on
sister
things.
was born in Fort Belvoir, Virginia. That's a really pretty place.
Where's that?
Virginia's a really pretty state.
It's right there on the Potomac across from Washington, D.C.
Hmm.
I was born in Newport, in Fort Eustis, Virginia, Newport News area.
Virginia's
I
for
was born a
lovers.
poor black child.
All right, everybody. Good job
dear.
tonight.
That was fun.
Have
Good
a
job,
good
Joe.
one, everyone.
Very. That was an extra good episode, Jared. I know that was probably a lot of extra work on your part, but